Oh, there we go. Got her all set up, bud. Heck yeah. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going after Western Colorado rainbow trout. So these fish are sitting in between 10 to 15 feet of water. We're currently on a big old flat that comes out off of a big hill, and it's got a bunch of pencil reeds on it. Those fish are going to be associating with those pencil reeds, and they're going to be hitting like freaking madmen. So let's see if we can't get after them, get on some quality fish. Oh, there we go. And there's a fish right there. Hook came right out, and he released himself. Let's go, rainbow trout. I'm currently using a 36-inch medium light action hot rod with a Fluger President reel. And what we're going to be using is this tungsten jig right here. Boom, big fish. So what we're going to be using to tip these guys are mealworms. And I'll show you guys. Tipping the jig with the mealworms, just barely by the head, right behind the head, right where the legs end. That way it's a harder spot to where the mealworm doesn't fall off as easy. And in the water, it gets that really good action. So let's see if we can get on some fish. All I'm using here is a tungsten jig with a red, bright neon red head with a mealworm on the end. And the way I like to tip them on there is just right behind the head, right where these legs end right here. What that's going to do is it's going to spin in the water on the way down, and it's going to slow the jig from sinking. Those fish are going to be excited by that, and they're going to slam that. So what I'm doing here is I'm dropping down 10 feet, and the jig's just doing this all the way down. So we're at 10 feet now, and what I'm doing is I'm just letting it sit there for a bit, see if there's any fish in the area that want it. We got a bite. Oof. Missed him. First miss of the day. Always got to get it out of the way. Not a very good fisherman today. There he is. Ooh. He's liking the pull drag. He's really pulling drag. Oh, he just hooked on the ice. Hooked on the ice. There's a nice little rainbow. Gonna grab him. Come on, fishy. Get that hook right out. And there's a pretty Western Colorado rainbow. Yesterday, in this area, was a big old, same kind of style, but we were farther down the bank. And what we found with these fish is that they really like to congregate just on these pencil weeds, and this is the only congregation of pencil weeds that we could find in the area. So this was a good spot for the fish to be. Just missed another one. And the fish weren't biting quite as well midday yesterday as they are now. There was a big cold front that had passed, and it was windy and sunny. Not the best ice fishing day. But today we got another cold front coming in. And there's a big wall of clouds behind me that are slowly coming in. So these fish are being pushed to eat, pushed up into shallower water, congregating on these weeds more. Make sure you didn't steal it. Oh yeah. He's still there. So what I'm doing here is if they're not hitting it when it's just sitting there for like a couple seconds after dropping it, what I like to do is I like to just jig my rod barely, and that gives it some slack in the line. And before it goes, the bead drops back down to where the line is back tight again. That's when you want to pop it again. And that popping motion creates the jig just doing this in the water, flashing, and the mealworm's doing this. And that really entices the fish to bite. You want to look for these fish is any place where there's a steep bank with any sort of structure at all. And that means that a steep bank, the ice is going to be, if it's a steep bank, that means that the water is going to get deep fast, and there's going to be a better chance of being more vegetation on the downslope. There's another one. That's a big one. That's a big one, guys. This is a tank. Oh yeah, that's a quality fish. That is a quality fish. Get up here. Yeah! Woo! That's a bigger one. That is a nice sized fish. Great fight. About a nice 15, 16-inch rainbow. Western Colorado fishing, baby. Oh, yeah. Bop! Down he goes. All right.